Yes, this is my job. This is what I do. I sit and type. How many of you have the same job? Hands up. Now raise the other hand. Lean over. Okay, that's enough. So in our workplace, we felt that we need to encourage staff to do more moving around and stretching and interrupt sitting, because there's a growing body of research that says that sitting for long periods of time has negative effects to health. Some people even call it occupational hazard or the new smoking. So I want to share a story about what we did about it at our workplace. So we thought, well, one solution would be to buy stand-up desks, but we are a not-for-profit organization and we don't have much money in our budget, so that wasn't an option, or at least not the only option. So we decided to start with a fun activity, and we called it a stand-up challenge. So what we did, we sent an email, and this was an initiative of our wellness group. We have a wellness group at work, which is like a wellness committee that does all these fun things. So the wellness group sent out an email with information about the negative effects of prolonged periods of sitting and tips about what you can do to interrupt sitting. So for example, stand up and go and talk to your colleague instead of picking up the phone, or walk down the stairs and go to use the washroom on the first floor instead of the washroom on the second floor where your office is, or stand up every time you are making a phone call. So we gave people these tips and we asked them to do these tips for 1 week, just for 1 week. And at the end of the challenge, we draw prizes, and I think it was a cutting board. But if there's a prize, people are motivated to do it. So, and at the end of it, we asked, did you participate in the challenge? And we got a 30% participation rate. So 31% of staff did participate, and all of them said, we will continue doing these little activities even after the challenge is over. So we thought, that's good, but what else can we do? 31%, that's fine, but maybe we can do better. So the next step we took was our leadership team introduced a policy that is called sitting less at work. And basically the whole point of the policy is to say, we recognize that sitting too much is not healthy, and we encourage you to interrupt sitting. We will support you when you do it. And these are the ways you can do it. So there's no obligation, it's not mandatory to stand up or walk around, but you can do it and you'll be supported by your leadership. This is one quote from a staff member. I'll read it for you. He said, I used to feel that I was interrupting things by standing, but in fact, you can participate just as easily standing as sitting. What this policy did for me was make me feel more comfortable standing up at a meeting. So this was the whole point, to make people comfortable when they do it. And a year after implementation of the policy, we did a survey to measure how effective the policy was. And we asked 4 simple questions. One was your awareness raised? Did your awareness increase? Whoops. And if you could see the results, it would show you that over 80% of staff said yes. The next question we asked was, did your comfort level or motivation increase since the policy was introduced? And if you could see the numbers, you would see again that over 80% said either somewhat or significantly my motivation or comfort level to interrupt sitting increased. And the third slide will show the last question. How many of you felt that you changed your behavior? And again, over 80% said somewhat significantly. I do stand up or move around more frequently and for longer. So the result was the policy worked. And the third strategy we did was we partnered up with students, health students from Queen's University, and we made them work for us. So it's still in progress, and what they're doing for us, they are doing research. They are looking up some stand-up desks that would work for us, and they are not too expensive. And they're also looking up, they're looking for grant opportunities where we can apply and get some funding to fund these stand-up desks. And so my last slide. So instead of just buying stand-up desks, we decided the change will be implemented more efficiently if we shift the whole culture in the organization, because there are advantages of that. It's a long-lasting change. It's more efficient if you get employee buy-in, and the way we did it was we combined the top-down approach with bottom-up. So the stand-up challenge was my fun activity that was not done by management at all, and that's how we thought we got employee buy-in. And the third point it was affordable. Thank you.